Welcome in Gemini to Don Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you well. Today, I am pulling cards for sun, moon, or rising placements in the sign of Gemini. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. So therefore, not all messages may resonate. So take what does and leave what doesn't. If you're interested in doing a deeper dive as to what's going on with you and your life, I do provide private readings. My description box is in the description box below as to how you can get a hold of me for my pricing and details. And today I have planned to do a Celtic cross for you. However, I have pulled cards prior to your reading, which I plan to share with you at this time, because I was really interested in really figuring out the overall energies for Gemini moving into the month of August. I feel as though August is going to be a very hot month for many people. And the cards that came through, I am going to share with you. I am doing a Celtic cross for you. And while I'm doing your reading, I'm going to take myself off camera so that we can concentrate on your cards. I will be back with you at the end. If you wouldn't mind, I would absolutely love it if you'd reach up and just click that like button, because that is helpful to me. It helps my channel grow and it helps YouTube with those algorithms. So I appreciate that. So your pre-read had two cards. Two twos. Your first is this Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles is my card of work hard, play hard. It does feel as though some of you may be juggling money, you may be juggling finances, you may be juggling two jobs at this time. As you can see, the water behind him is quite rocky, right? So that does represent his emotions at this time. So some of you may be feeling as though you're not really sure-footed as to what's happening with our financial system, with the markets, all of that type of stuff. The other thing that this card is a card that does talk about the options of two careers, two jobs, something along those lines. Some of you may be juggling jobs, or it may be a thing where you are considering two different companies to go and work for. So let's say you're doing a job hunt and you have the option of two particular companies that you're interested in. I do feel as though that is an opportunity that may be coming in for some of you. Now, the other two is the Two of Wands. Now, as you can see, he is in his castle. He has gone out and have done a lot of things in the world. However, he is looking out there to his future and he's deciding what he wants to do next. He does have the world in his hands and he does have another wand in his hand. So this is inspiring and very creative energy, very passionate type of energy. This is your option of potentially staying where you are completely comfortable and really not going out and venturing, or it's a situation where you're really considering going out there to do something that you have never tried before. And he's kind of looking out there making decisions. Do I stay? Do I go? Right. So it's kind of that two energy, which is about choices and decisions. And the wands does represent some kind of adventure, some type of passionate, creative, inspiring, activities, taking action on something. And then you have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit card for me is that card of going within, feeling isolated, needing time to think, that you are really evaluating some things at this time so that you can make decisions. So I'm not exactly sure how that is going to tie in with your bigger picture of your reading, but we are going to go ahead and start looking at those cards now. What do our Geminis need to know for the month of August 2024 for their highest and best outcome? Any insights and information that is could be shared is greatly appreciated, as well as anything that may be hidden that is coming in that we are not aware of, anything that we need to be on, you know, paying attention to, any directions that may be helpful for us, and any insights are definitely welcome for our Geminis. I still have to divide the deck because this left hand is still very sensitive, especially the center of my palm where I kind of, when I fell, I placed this hand down, but it really, and my body fell on top of it. So it's still kind of sensitive. So there is that, but we're getting better. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Let's lay out your cards. And your first card that comes in is your main focus for the month, which is that Queen of Swords energy, what's helping or hindering. The Hermit. So the Hermit has come up twice, so pay attention to that Hermit. That's definitely information saying that you are definitely going within, evaluating things, looking at things from an open mind, an open perspective. Then we have the 10 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the Sun card. Love the Sun card. Now let's build your ladder. Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. Very fiery energies. Hierophant. And your final card is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so we start off with the very center of your reading with the Queen of Swords. Now, if you're a male watching this, it doesn't matter what gender you are. The Queen is or this card is representative of the feminine aspect of this card, but at the same time, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So this particular Queen is one who, queens are all about patience and understanding, but in her situation, she is my analytical queen. She definitely does represent Gemini air energy because she's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And as you know, this is an individual who is very analytical in their thinking, very clear, succinct, ability to be able to speak their words, speak their thoughts, clear communicator. She is also one that will definitely want to understand the way that you look at your life, the way that you come to conclusions of things. So this is either your energy that you're represented right here as this Queen of Swords. She's very analytical, like I stated. Now, the other thing about her is you would not want to go against this Queen because her words can be very biting. And I don't feel as though she would be somebody that you would want on your bad side. I don't think that she won't let things go quite so easily, right? So this Queen is in the center. So I feel as though this is your energy for this month, that you are taking back your sovereignty. You're looking at things with a very clear lens. You're able to see things. You're able to discern when people are trying to BS you or trying to get over on you in some way. And at the same time, what is helping or hindering you is the Hermit card. Now, you've gotten that Hermit card twice. The Hermit card is that card of isolation, going inside to think. This has to do with withdrawing. Sometimes this card has to do with feeling a little lonely because it may feel as though not everyone is looking out and has the same vision that you have. And it may feel as though you can't really confide what your true thoughts and feelings are for fear of rejection or because somebody else is in a different place, like mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally from you. However, this is a really good card because what this is saying is that inner going within and looking at your own answers is going to benefit you the most this month because it feels as though that's where your answers lie. Now, you may be taking in information as that thinker that you are, because you definitely are an air sign. So you're allowing information to come in, you're using your discernment, you're going within and you're finding your answers to find out what resonates and what does not resonate. Now, what is in your foundation is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. Eights are about advancement, but it's also kind of that energy of overcoming obstacles or needing to overcome or look at things in a completely different way. Now, in this situation, she is walking towards the sun. She's leaving the darkness. She's going towards the light. She is removing all the toxic people within her life or the toxic situations in her life. And this is representing you and what you may be facing this month as your foundation, as your base, walking away from the things that no longer are serving your highest and best outcome. Now, as we move up, these are your thoughts. Your 10 of Cups is that energy of feeling very comfortable in your home space, feeling very comfortable in your family life, feeling like everyone is getting along. I mean, it's not like you don't have issues or you don't have problems that you will have to overcome, but at the same time, there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of really good, heartfelt energy that is being exchanged. This could also be representing time with your family. Maybe you're having a family reunion, or maybe you have gotten together with other family members to celebrate in some way. It is summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere. So many of you may definitely be connecting with your family members and really enjoying the summer, right? Allowing yourself a little bit more playtime, allowing yourself to, ease off all of the strain and the stress. And I really feel as though that's a really positive card for you there, Gemini. I love to see that card. Now, what is in your immediate past is that Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands typically is my card of feeling as though you need to defend yourself. Now, as you can see from the picture of this particular deck, she is sitting, she is in meditation. She does have her bubble around her. Now, that bubble for me is protection. I use that bubble every day myself because I'm always protecting my space using the white light. Whatever it is your practice to protect your space when you go out and mingle among the people. She's definitely using this bubble for her highest and her best. Now, the other thing about this card is that the sevens are about gaining some type of experience, but also gaining confidence. And in this situation, I feel as though she has had some successes, whether that be successes in her work, successes that other people are recognizing for her. But at the same time, she's having to contend with a little bit of jealousy. She's having to contend with people who are not so happy for the fact that she's getting attention, right? Which is another reason for her to create this bubble around her. So she feels as though she might have to defend herself in a little bit in terms of the energetic stuff that's coming towards her. But at the same time, she's also being blessed because she's being recognized for her hard work. Now, what is in your near future is the beautiful sun. I love the sun card. The sun card is that card of nurturing, growth, healing, renewal. It's like you've got your feet planted on the ground. The sun is blessing you with its warm rays. It feels as though you can do no harm at this time. Now, the other thing about the sun card for me is it is my yes card. So if you've been asking spirit for something, if you've been wanting something special in your life that you have been working towards, that you've been manifesting, that you've been putting your attention upon, I feel as though the sun is saying, absolutely, we're going to help you manifest this for you. So I do feel this is a blessing coming in for you here, Gemini. So overall, your immediate energy right in the very center of your reading is very positive, very uplifting. I really do feel as though you becoming this hermit is allowing you to be able to articulate and to come up with ways to be able to express the way that you want to be able to express yourself as the queen because she speaks her truth. And I feel as though those answers are within you and that you are going to start emoting from that area. Okay. Now we're going to look at your ladder. This is all the energies coming towards you. This is your distant future. I feel as though this is kind of like your long-term energy for the month, that you also, not only are you going to be this analytical queen where you're coming from your mind space, because you definitely are an air sign, and that's exactly what you do. But the queen, this queen is my badass queen. This queen is able to manifest. She has a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. She's very inspiring, very creative, very passionate. I feel as though you may be emoting this energy as well. She definitely gets things done. She does not sit on her laurels. She is a take action type of an energy. And you know exactly what that is as well as an air sign, because that air sign does represent taking action as well. So I feel as though this is going to be a very busy month for you, Gemini, whether it is doing family things, whether it is that you are getting some kind of accolades at work, some kind of recognition at work, walking away from those things are not supporting you any longer. And I feel what it's going to do is it's really going to inspire you. You are going to feel as though you are untouchable this month, that you can get anything done that you put your mind to. And I also say that because not only are you embracing this queen's energy, who she does not sit on her butt, she gets things done, very fiery. You also have this next card, which is another fire energy, which is the Page of Wands. Now, for me, this person is very charismatic. A lot of inspirational, creative ideas will be coming to you that you may be wanting to implement in the month of August. I feel as though this page is bringing you messages, bringing you emails, giving you communication. And this could be information that's being brought to you from people that you know, or it could be that you are waiting for some kind of confirmation of a change. Now, for those of you who may be looking at a new job or a new job potential, I do feel as though you will hear sometime this month about that manifesting for you and you stepping into that new role. Okay. Or it could be that you are also waiting for communication in terms of uh, a travel kind of a thing. Maybe you're going on vacation this month. Whatever it is, I feel it's going to be very helpful to you. It's going to reset and recharge your batteries, which I feel is very critical for you for this month as well. And then I see the Hierophant coming in for you. Now, the Hierophant is typically Taurus energy, which is very grounded energy. This talks about your physical security and your career, your possessions, your home. But the Hierophant is also that energy of being your own, using your own inner wisdom and your own inner guidance. It is about personal development. This guy is sitting here. He's in the lotus position. He's pretty blissed out. I believe that his goal is to do the ascension path. I feel as though he's very connected to that energy. He is bringing down those blessings that are allowing him to expand his consciousness, expand his awareness to things, and he becomes very infectious. So I feel as though you are tapping into that energy yourself, that you are really bringing down the messages from your higher self, from the God of your heart. You're recognizing, you're doing the work, you are doing your meditations, you are expanding your awareness and your consciousness. And I really do feel as though this energy right here does embody like your future feelings about things. Okay. Also, your final card here is that Five of Pentacles. Now, this Five of Pentacles is your outcome. So it feels as though some of you may be feeling a little bit of disappointment in some area of your life, or you may be feeling as though you are being left out in the cold, or it could be that you're not being quite as observant as you could be. Some people may be feeling as though they are being um, overshadowed in a way, or that they're not being recognized. However, I do feel as though this is all the energy of change coming towards you. Change in pentacles would be change of your physical security, change in your wealth, change in your health, change in your career, change in your possessions. And those changes can be positive or negative depending on where your energy lies. However, what I will say is because you have this Hierophant here and you have all this wand energy, I do feel that this is just going to be a temporary setback in the way that you're thinking about things, or this is going to be a change of direction for you. Now, if she were just to lift her head and change her perspective, she would see there is a key here that would allow her to unlock the door, and she would be able to go through that door and find what her next step is, what her next journey is, what her next project is, what her next steps are, right? But right now, she's just kind of wallowing in her own sadness here. So lift yourselves up. Remember that this is just a temporary situation and that this is going to end as well. So that 5 is talking about changes. Maybe changes could be coming in because maybe you have some kind of a big bill that's coming in that maybe you hadn't foreseen, something along those lines. But it's a temporary situation. It is not anything big. Overall, I feel as though this reading is really saying that you're making very good progress. The biggest steps that you are making is that the sun is definitely coming in, shining upon you. That Hierophant is really activating your inner knowing, your inner knowledge, and really allowing you to take big steps on your spiritual path. There's a lot of fire here. Overall, it looks really good. So let me put myself back on view really quickly. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this message has helped you, that you have gotten some information here that is going to be helpful for you for the month of August. If you've made it this far, please give me a thumbs up. And until next time, take very good care of you, Gemini.